Hello, this is Maddie Kingori with my third clip of how to become a writer. Well, first off, I hope you guys have a journal, a little notebook, anything that you could write your thoughts on. I want you to close your eyes, breathe, say you just seen a dandelion, and write what you think about that dandelion. Maybe one sentence, two sentences. Imagine how you watch your children running around outside playing, and they decide that they're going to give you a bouquet of dandelions. How do you feel when you see it? How do you feel when they give it to you? What are their expressions, their joy? Stop. Look at what you wrote. Now imagine your child having an imagination as they pick that dandelion and they see that there's a bee or a bug on it. But the bug, which is an ant, is just trying to eat some pollen. And your child takes pity on that ant and just watch and observe it. Write down what your child may be saying to the ant. Write down what the ant may be saying, like, "Hi, little boy." Let your imagination go. That's the first stepping stone. Then I want you to review it. Read it out loud. Take it to your child and read it to them. And if it make them smile or put a look on their face, that means you achieved something. So let's go on to another subject. Say you're an adult and you want to write a story that's meaningful. Yes, there's tons of horror stories going on in real life and also in books and movies. So what if you want to be able to write one of those? Well, take a typical topic. What would happen if you were to walk down the street and find a bunch of money in a bag? Or, this is a theory I'm trying to work on and make it into a fun thing, but I can't. But I would love for someone to be able to truthfully say, in the city of Springfield, if you're standing on the corner and one of the Brinks trucks drop a bag of money or crash into a tree and the money come out, what would you do? Let's keep it real. The kids are going to school in the morning and there's a Brinks truck that have to make their run right in front of you. If that Brinks truck crash into a lamppost and none of the kids are hurt or anything, or a tire flop off and that knocks loose the lock. I don't want any harm to come to any children in this image. I want you to visualize what you would do. Me being a crossing guard, every time I seen that Brinks truck, I was like hoping a dollar or a nickel, something fall out. So that was the beginning of my imagination of a story, like as if what would happen if the money truck broke down in front of me and the children waiting for buses and crossing the street in the morning while waiting for buses. What would we do if all of a sudden the money fell out the truck? And I wrote down some of the ideas, truthfully. We all had a discussion. Everyone was like, it was fun. It was just fun to let our imaginations go. But, it also helped us analyze, let's be truthful, because see who's going to be sneaky or not. I don't keep it real. A couple of those racks would have been in my pocket. One parent said he would have told his daughter to grab some more, put some in his backpack, and then go to school. And there's also many that did say that they would call the police or just wait and don't touch anything because the police would come and they would know what had happened. And they will ask anybody if they took money, and I'm not going to lie. And that touched my heart, and I understand that. They're children, and they're honest. God bless them. But me and the parents are keeping it real. Won't be seeing me for a couple of days. But it's just simple stuff like that. Just let your imagination flow and just write it down. And go through it. Read it through a couple of programs on you can find on the internet about Grammarly or something that Word Check does check your grammar. Go through it on a word program or just look it up. Enter it. Let me put it like this. Your goal is to take one contest off of the internet and take your story that you create and send it in. You never know. Blessings are there. But I recommend each night, write something down in your journal. It could be personal and you want to turn it into a story, or it could just be something silly. Think about your children. Think about your parents. Think about what you've been through. Think about how you're feeling. Okay, it's okay to write about your feelings. Just turn it into something which can be shared and let other people know that they are not alone and that you're not alone. That's one reason I write. As much as I am a sociable person, I still feel alone. So I just want to let you know, writing is a way of creating peace of mind, joy in your heart, and joy for the world. So take these words, breathe, create. This is Mattie Kingore, and this is the third clip. Have a good day. Happy Easter. Bye.